Good morning, everyone. We got Uncle Hoku here, we got Clint, and we got Brian. Good morning to all. Okay, let's get started here. 5454. Two, 1, 3. I'm trying to get everything situated again. I had everything switched around. I was filming videos this weekend for the other channel. I use a table here and I have to rearrange everything to do those videos. Terrible throw, but we got a 6, 4, 10. Dice land on top of each other. 5, 4, 5, 4. Three, 4, double pitch. Too close to the back wall for this stag through. Good morning, Mad Hatter. Ace deuce again. Using our green Hawaii crap shooters dice again. You feel like you're somebody now? Is that because your wife acknowledged you? Dice out. One, 5, 6. At 4, 5, 4. Getting a little bit long on that. 2, 4, 6. Part of the Green Wrench crew. Okay. I'm not sure what the Green Wrench crew is. The Blue Wrench crew now is in Vegas, I believe, right now, so. Which is an awesome group of people. Three, 5. 5, 4, 5, 4. Two, 4, 6. One of the biggest things that I used to do is focus so much on that landing zone. And lately, I don't know if this is why we're having better rolls at all, but lately, I haven't been focusing as much on the landing zone as I have been how the dice are flying together in the air. Trying to keep them as level as I can. As close together as I can. 3, 1, 4. and trying to get them to be uniform throughout. Sometimes successfully, sometimes not. And I'm finding that the landing zone just comes with the process, but the reaction of the dice in the air to me is more important. You know, it's everything to do with release of the dice, 2, 6, 8. Everything to do with the release of the dice, and then the landing zone will vary depending on the energy of the dice, how I'm releasing them, the trajectory, how much of an angle it's coming in at, you know, that type of stuff. So that's kind of where I'm at in my process right now. Three, 1, 4. I mean, I'm still looking at the landing zone. I'm still using a landing zone as a judgment for how the dice are landing, but I'm more interested in how they're flying together, how they're coming off the table, if they're going forward, backwards, staying put, and making adjustments based off of what I'm seeing from the dice rather than where they're landing. Does that make sense? 4, 5, 9. I think that one was not terribly bad. I did have a slightly left roll there. Four, 5, 9. I agree with you, Mad Hatter. You do need landing zone consistency, but I think landing zone consistency is a byproduct of the stuff that I mentioned, if that makes sense. When you look at landing zone 3, 5, 8, when you look at landing zone, now let's continue this after we start the show here. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's episode number 653 of the Level Up program, and it's about my daily practice of shooting dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue-collar craps style of play. On the YouTube side of things, we have Uncle Hoku checking in number 1, followed up by Clint. We've got Brian from Green Bay. We have Mad Hatter. So good morning to all. We have 14 people watching. Make sure you do say hi in that chat. Let us know that you are here. Here's Bags checking in. Good morning. And we're continuing on with Crapsee, which is an app that we're using here. Remember, I am not associated or sponsored by anybody here. And this is for entertainment and educational purposes. So with Crapsee, we had some decent rollouts last week, and we were able to track our bankroll. We made a major recovery. We started our bankroll off at $5,000. What was it, about 2-3 weeks ago? We dipped down as far as into the high 2,000s, low 3,000s yesterday. Last week, we were able to recover. We're up to $6,600 now. So we're just going to continue on with that and see where my betting level was at. So we got a $6,600 bankroll. So that's going to put us at level 10 on the CMJ program here. And let's start off with a $15 pass line bet. And let's get her started here. We're going to start off with a 5-4-5-4 Hardway set using the green Hawaii Crapsee dice. We got 15 people in Crapsee ready to go. 19 people watching live on YouTube with 4 thumbs up. Okay, let's go. All bets set. Dice out. 5-4-5-4. And we're going to start off with a choo-choo hard 4, the hard fuzzy 4. 2-2, it's going to Cruise. Ryan from Holy Roller. So marking that point of 4, it's going to primary bottom side both dice. Five, 4, 5, 4. And our bets at level 10 are 320 across. And we'll go for 35 and odds. 35 and odds. And we'll go all bets set. Dice out. We have 5-1-6. It's a KitchenAid mixer. And that'll be a right side off access. I'll be hit number 1. So that'll be $70 brought back to rack. Let's go 66 inside pressure. 5-4-5-4. We got Rage Shifty checking in this morning. Good morning. And I'm not quite sure what that means there, Mad Hatter. I think I have an idea, but I'm not even going to put that one up. So 5-4-5-4. Now we got all bets set. Dice out. Three, 4, 7. Early 7 out. Double pitch. So like normal, we have a little bit of recovery to do from the get-go. And that trajectory there was a little bit low. Good morning, Kevin Scott. Hello. And we got 208 Craps Joel checking in. We got Coffee Land checking in. Good morning to all. Okay, let's start this process. We'll ladder up right away. $30 on that pass line. When I get a $30 pass line, I'll go 10, 10, 5, and 5 on the handicaps. Okay, one more time. 5-4-5-4. And we'll call that all bets set. Dice out. That was a violent cross on the dice there. The left one went way back. The right one continued on. We got an ace deuce, Alfredo sauce mama bear. And let's get past line loser. Winner on a DP. Craps check winner. So we actually made $5 on that. We're just going to repeat our bets and we'll call it good at that. 5-4-5-4. Thank you, Kevin, for the warning and the heads up. Do I have any chalk? I do not have any chalk. All bets set and dice out. And we have a 5-6 Yo Chef. That'll be a pass lane winner this time. Come out natural, loser for the DP. Again, right kayak axis. So that will be a $25 winner. So let's do a whirl bet this time. We'll do it for a quarter. Yeah, we'll go 15 on that whirl. Let's take that down. We'll go 15. And all bets set. Dice out. That right one took off on us. 325 Justice Gen 5. So let's mark that point of 5. Oh, sorry, 235, not 32. Got a 2-3. So let's get rid of that. We'll get that one. There we go. 235, Justice Gen 5. So marking that point of 5. And we're going to go again 320 across. And this time we will stick with that. Actually, we're leveling up here. So we're going to go 480 across. And we're going to go $45 on the odds. $5-4-5-4. And all bets set. Is out. We have another 2-1-3 Ace Deuce Alfredo Sauce Mama Bear. Last one was an Ace Deuce. This is a 2-1 Deuce Ace. Why no even odds? Because I honestly don't normally play odds. I only do on here, and I know they're supposed to be even odds, so I'll make them even for you when we get back. I always make up the difference. So let's say, for example, let's go back on Crapsee here. So for example, I have $75 on that 9. I always bring the 5 up to $75. So that's why it's not even odds, but it should be even odds. You are correct on that. I can't believe that it's taken this long for anybody to call me out on that, honestly. So I've been doing that for a long time. So all bets set and dice out. That's the reason why I'm not doing even odds, because I just make up to what it should be. That's what the sister is, because I normally 6-1. I normally don't do odds when I'm playing at the regular table. So yeah. 2 early 7s here. This is both dice off axis on this one. Okay, let's focus on your dice here. We'll level up one more time. That's 4-5-4. We got a 45 pass line odd this, or pass line bet this time. And we'll call that all bets set and dice out. So we have like 3 of 5. Let's get a long roll here so we can do some recovery. 4-2, holy cannoli. 4-2-6. So it's marked at 0.6. It's gonna be a single pitch of the dice. And we're going 640 across on our bets, and that's 120. So that means we're going to go $75 on the odds. So 5454. And all bets set. Place out. Six to eight. The Duracellite. I hear my grandkid run across this ceiling here. Good morning. We got Let's Talk Craps checking in. And that was 140 brought back to the rack. So let's go with 110 inside. We'll give it extra 25 on odds. Let's go with 15 and on a 10, 15 on that 4. We got Tool Paradise. Trey checking in. Good morning, Trey. I actually had the opportunity to meet Trey when I was down in Vegas a few weeks ago. Extremely nice meeting and great guy. If you ever get a chance to meet up, make sure you do. And all bets set. Place out. Four, 3, 7. Oh my God. Okay, well, that's not past 9 winner. That's oh my God, I'm screwing myself here. 4, 3, double pitch. We're gonna switch the sets to get off that roll. And we got some major recovery to do here today. So, okay, we are down quite a bit. So let's switch over to 5, 4, 2, 3. We get an all winner set going here. Double pitches happen way too often for me. Actually, it's a combination between both dice off and a double pitch. So, okay. We are going to be $60 on that pass line. I have not leveled up to this level for quite a while here. And all bets set. This up. 4, 2, 3. $314. Medium-sized Joe. Craps Master Journey. And in that one, my wrist must have been twisted just slightly. That left one took off on us. 5, 4, 2, 3. 314, marking that point at 4. We're going to go to 720 across, I believe it is. No, it's 640 plus 6, 767, 80, is it? Yeah, I think so. So let's go 65 there. 800 across. So it's been terrible watching since I've been to this level, so hopefully we can make a profit here. So let's go all bets set and face out. 4, 2, 3. 145 truck and camper. Hit number 1 for us. And 5, 4, 2, 3. And that was 175, so let's go 160 across. And extra 25 in odds. And all bet set. Is out. 5, 4, hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. So we finally got our 2 hits here. 5, 4, 2, 3, and a 5, 4, 9. So finally we can cut down on our bets with some profit. It's 385, brought back to the rack. Let's go to 160 across bet level. And we'll start trend betting from here. So it's a recovery of $190. And we got a lot more to recover from. All that set and dice out. For 4 hard 8 square pair. Five, 4, 2, 3, and we got a 4, 4, 8 double pitch. So that double pitch is showing up again. Which usually means I'm pushing with my thumb, but we made a dice set adjustment, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Let's go to $42 on that 8. And all bets set. Dice out. Four, 6, 10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe. At 4, 2, 3, we got a 4, 6, 10. Yeah, we'll go to $50 on that 10. And 5, 4, 2, 3. And all that set. Dice out. Five, 3, 8. Great babe. And that was not the best of throws, but I will accept it. 5, 4, 2, 3. So I almost felt like I released the dice that time just a split second too early, actually. But let's go to $60 on that 8. 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bets out. Dice out. Five, 4, 9, hard 9. Big Daddy Mac. Vegas on Wednesday morning for a week. So I thought Blue Ranch is there right now. When are they getting there, Joe? 5423. That was 9 that we threw. So let's go to $35. And all bets set. That's out. I know George is down there right now, and I know Brian from White Crap Shoes is down there for just a very short while right now. Ace Deuce, Alfredo Sauce, Mama Bear. The last day for them is Friday. Okay. So I thought they were down there. 5423. And we'll call that all bet set. Days up. Split apart just a little bit. We got a 560 chef. So remember this Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Central Time, I'm going to be doing a 3-hour rollout, 3 to 4 hour rollout. Trying to raise money for my brother who has stage 4 cancer. We got Glenn checking in. Good morning. I'm welcoming everybody to come in, play along for free. If you want to give a donation, that's totally up to you. I will be accepting donations of this time, not through YouTube, but going on to my PayPal account. So that way we don't have to pay any percentages on that money's received, and everything goes to him to help pay for medical bills as well as bills for his household, since he is not able to work and his wife has drastically reduced her hours to help care for him. 527. It is the Bruce. 5423, and we got a 5-2 primary top sideboard dice. I will be having a guest shooter on Saturday, at least one. I'm hoping for one or two more other than the one. If anybody's going to be in the area of northeastern Wisconsin, let me know. I'd be happy to possibly have you come over and help with the rollouts and that. So we made a little bit of a recovery there. We recovered $293. So we can go ladder down one time here. So we're going to go to 45 on those odds again. I'm sorry, on the pass line again. $45 on that pass line. And let's go 10, 10, 5, and 5. I'll go 10 on that, so I get us $35 to $45. Okay, that'll work. Okay, and we'll call that all bets set. And this out. 5, 4, 2, 3. Two, 6, 8. There's 8. So it's marked point of 8. At 4, 2, 3. I will hopefully be making a video then after the event about him and delivering the monies, any monies that is earned. And we can go from there. We got 640 across. And that's going to give us 75 in odds. And all bets set. Dice out. $415 Ruck and Camper. $423, $415. That's hit number 1 for the shooter. We'll go 110 inside with 25 extra in odds, 15 on the 10, 15 on the 4. 423. And all bets set. Ace out. That was a little bit long. Damn it, 5-2. That was a terrible throw. I held on to that one just a split second too long. Primary hits. And Joe. Okay, taking a huge hit today. So we're back up against $60. Pass line. And all bets set. This out. We got Mad Hatter, Magic Aces, 112. And it's a pass line loser. Winner for the DP. And of course, I do not have a craps check this time. So I'm going to bite the bullet on that one. I'm going to repeat that bet. $60 on the pass line. 5, 4, 2, 3. Please. And all bets set. This one. $639. And we're calling that the Hollywood and Vine. 423 639, the Hollywood and Vine. If you're wondering why we're calling that the Hollywood and Vine, make sure you go past 6 show. I think it was like Thursday we came up with that. Sheesh. Okay. Again, we're laddering back up again. 640 plus 160. And 125, so that means we get to 65 and odds. Oops, we're not going 65 and odds. We're going to throw an extra dollar on there because Mad Hatter called me out on that, so we got to make it even. And he's not wrong. Not wrong at all. All bets set. This out. On 5 and 9, it needs to be even odds. Anything else could be is fine with the odds. So. 415 truck and camper. At 423, we got a 415 result. It should be reminding me. Oh, again, it's funny. Okay. Hey, at least I'm not afraid to admit that I have been screwed at it for a long time. Yeah, like I said, it was just a matter of time before somebody called me out on it. 160 cross pressure. And since we're doing that, again, we got to go $1 more in odds. Okay, there we go. And all bet set. Days out. Five hard 10. Old Bay bushel. That'll be a nice hit for us. Plus, that'll get us out of this shooter. 5, 2, 3. Double pitch of the dice. And bring our bets down. 160 across. Let's see if we can hit that 9 so we can get that $60 off of that. Would be nice. And all that's set. This out. I have no idea. Those dice jumbled up on me. We got a 415, by the way. I'm calling it a 415. I have no idea which one's the left, which one's the right on that one. And that's the first time in a long time I've not been able to track that die. That was a jumbled mess when they landed there. So let's go to $35 on that 5. Four, 2, 3. And all that set. Face out. I don't know. It just felt really weird when I released it, but 268 Dursalate. $42 on that 8. Got 4, 2, 3. Jesus. That's that. That's out. Two hard 4. The right one stopped on us, and the left one continued on. It's the hard fuzzy 4. Was $50 on that 4. 5, 4, 2, 3. And all that set. Okay, so let's see a 9. 2, 3, 5. 5 is a hot number right now. Justice John 5. Single pitch of the dice. Good morning, Nemo. Let's go to $60 on that 5. 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bet set. Magic Aces again. That'll be a repeater win. The Mad Hatter. Over Presto's dominates. And all bets out. They saw it. There we go. 5-4 hard 9. Big Daddy Mac. And that's gonna be a winner 9. So that puck will turn off. We'll get that $60 off that pass line, so we can go down to a normal pass line. It turns off. And we're gonna go to $15 on that pass line, and we will go to $35 on the 9 once we get the point established. 5, 4, 2, 3. Thank you, Mad Hatter. And all bets set. We're kind of talking about landing zones in the beginning parts during the warm-ups, and how I was saying that, in my opinion, the landing zone is a byproduct of everything else. Two on 3. Ace deuce. Alfredo sauce the mama bear. And I think that, and this is only my opinion, that if you work on your grip, you work on your release, you work on how the dice are flying together, how they behave, all that stuff is more important. And the landing zone will take care of itself as long as you focus on that stuff, as well as the energy of the dice. And then what will happen is, and what I mean, it'll take care of itself, is that it'll all become consistent. So you should have a similar landing zone then every single time if you can get the other stuff down. Landing zone is one of multiple things, in my opinion, that you need to worry about, and that's just something that takes care of itself if you can get the other things down. So having your fingers centered, having a good release. In a dice uniform, 3, 6, 9. We're back on at 9. It's Triple D, Dice Dr. Dan. And as I'm talking, my dice are not flying well there. They flew well, but they didn't come down well. So let's take a vote on that. Go ahead. That would be an awesome thing. Let me see if I can do that one. So give me 1 second here. What should the question be? Let's do this once. Is landing zone the most important? Here we go. So we'll do a poll on that and see. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we threw a 9. So on that 9, we said we're going to 35. So let's go to 26 in odds. And all bets set. Guess out. 5, 4, 2, 3. Four, 2. Holy cannoli, the 4, 2, 6. 4, 2, 3, and we got a 4, 2, 6. That row in the red is the most fun. Yeah, I would agree with that. If you're betting that way, correct. Oh, by the way, that's small, ladies and gentlemen. We just hit the small. So we lit up half that screen green. Let's go to $42 on that 6. But Mad Hatter does the jokes here. That's funny. Okay. And all bets set. Days out. And 6-1. So by the end of that roll, we're gonna go at least one more shooter here. 6-1, 7-0. Well, dice off axis on that one. Here we recovered $396 on that. So we're down about $1,100 for the day here. So we got to get that back somehow. 5, 4, 2, 3. Hopefully that small helps some of you guys. Caught this back in the green. That's good. But that small helped a little bit. And we get to ladder down again. So let's go 45 on those odds. And that'll give us 640 across once we get a point established here. And all bets set. Days out. Four, 6, 10. Waylon's best friend on that end. Daddy Joe. We're gonna put a 10. Again, 5, 4, 2, 3. And we're at 640 across the level. We are trying to work our ladder back down here. We're going to go 55 in odds. And all bets set. Days off. 369 triple D. Dice Dr. Dan. That one, the dice were tight all the way down to the end of the table. Hit number 1 for us. And we'll go 110 inside pressure with 15 on the 4 and 15 more in odds. At 4, 2, 3. And all bets set. Dice out. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. 6-1. See if I get traction today here. Sport face off axis. Last dice adjustment here. And we're going to back up again and we're going to do $60 again on that pass line. And we're going to go 10, 5, 10, and 10. 5, 4, 5, 3 for our dice set now. Kissing aces. And is this shooter number 8 for the day? Last shooter of the day, by the way. All bet set. Is out. Five, 2 on the come out. Pass line winner come out natural. Blues are on a DP. 5, 4, 5, 3 is a double pitch of the dice. $25 winner for me. Repeat those bets. Let's take that $10 craps, any craps down. Let's go on a world bet for a quarter. Five, 4, 5, 3. Oops. And all bets set. Dice out. Six, 5. That's yo Minmo Yo. Five, 4, 5, 3. We got a 6-5 pass line winner this time. $15 winner for me. So we're gonna keep that world bet up. Let's put that at $50 here. Five, 4, 5, 3. And all bets set. Dice out. Three, 2, 5, just Gen 5. So let's mark that point of 5. Okay, 5, 4, 5, 3. And we got the 800 across again. That gives us 65 in odds, 66 in odds. Five, 4, 5, 3. Dice out. 29 people playing along here. We got 26 people watching. Jen is here often. I know that she's down I think she's down in Vegas right now. She was dealing with some family issues as well. Passing of her mother. Terrible. Well, we got 314, medium-sized Joe. And I also know that she does not comment a lot of times because of she uses her phone, and it's hard to do the phone and Crapsee at the same time. I was showing Crapsee. So a lot of times she's lurking. A lot of times she's not. It was 244 on that one. How the hell is that 244? Oh, because of the VIG. That confused me. Let's go with 220 inside. Extra 50 in odds. And all that's set. Dice out. 5, 4, 5, 3. 6, 3. That is the Hollywood and Vine. Five, 5, 3. We have 6, 3, 9. That's 245 as well. So let's go again. 220 inside. And let's go an extra 10 on that 10, extra 10 on that 4. 5, 4, 5, 3. And all that's set. Dice out. Thanks. We got OMC Craps. All the dots, all the spots, midnight. Let's get a double implosion of the dice. No help for me other than ATS. 5, 4, 5, 3. And all bet set. This out. A little bit long on that one. 156. KitchenAid mixer. A little bit long on that one. 5, 4, 5, 3. We got a 156, and that's our third hit. So we're going to come down and get some of that money back to the rack. 894 brought back. Wow, that's an amazing amount. 160 across. 5, 4, 5, 3. A little bit of a recovery there. It's just down. If I lost everything right now, it would just put us down about $1,000 here. Poll results. 38% says yes. 62% says no. So that's kind of where everybody's sitting at. And dice out. 5, 4, 5, 3. Dice out. The right one stopped us. 4-2. Holy cannoli. 4-2-6. 5-4, 5-3, and we get a 4-2-6. Let's go to $60 on that 6. 5-4-2-3. And all bet set. This out. Five, 4, R9, Big Daddy Mac. And let's go right up to $60 on that 9. Full press. And then some power press. 5, 4, 5, 3. We're at 33% yes, 67% no. This out. But landing zone is part of the equation. It's just not the most important, in my opinion. A little bit short. 268. Dursite. For 5 and 3, we got 268. $60 on that 8 as well. Let's hit one of these numbers again. That would be nice. 5, 4, 5, 3. What the hell do they know? Oh, yeah. And all that's it. It's out. See a 10. Costs 639. The Hollywood and Vine. I got one of those to repeat, so let's go to $90 on that 9. 5, 4, 5, 3. And all bets out. That's out. Six one. So that is the end of the roll here today. 617. Ouch. So it took a little bit of a beating today. We did do some recovery towards the end here. Recovered what? $758 on that shooter. So a little bit of recovery. Let's go through our results for the day here. We had 8 shooters. We had a 3, a 5, and a 3, 10, a 3, a 14, a 3, and a 12. So some good ones, some not so good ones. Box numbers are a little bit low today. Inside numbers are expected. 4s and 10s are low. Column 7s are low. Horns and fields are high. Hardways are low today. We ended up with a 6.6 SORs. SRRs at a 5.9. Dice roll results through the end of last week, Friday. We were looking at 7,642 throws. Puts us at an SOR of a 9.47, SRR at a 6.75, and a BSR at 6.40. So again, remember this Saturday, 8 a.m. Central Time, which is my normal show start time. I'm going to be doing that benefit max rollout for my brother. I will be having a guest shooter here for sure this weekend. Cedric Jackson, if you guys know him, will be in the area and is offered to help me with the rollouts. So we'll be alternating back and forth with our rollouts. Cedric has been very popular on the Facebook side of things, especially with Ed from Roll to Win. He's been working in the area here for a while, and I've met him one other time here. Great person, and he's an extremely good shooter. His nickname is called the Maine Shooter, M-A-N-E, Maine Shooter. So you guys will get to meet him in person. Very, very, very nice guy. But anyhow, we'll be back tomorrow. My name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe. Be prosperous.